Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shadow here, bringing you a capture the flag game on the map Simplex today, Halo 4. I'm sorry I haven't been bringing you sort of any videos at all. It's mainly due to the fact that Halo 4 just isn't all that fun to play right now, but it is going through some heavy changes, and obviously 343 have now hired Bravo on to do most of their matchmaking, or hopefully to do all of their matchmaking decisions, because, you know, if there's one way we can save Halo 4, then he's the guy to do it, because he's got a good understanding of both the competitive and the casual side. So I think, you know, 343 for the first time in a while have actually made a solid decision. You know, taking on Bravo was a very good call. Whoever decided to do that was, you know, props, because it should, if you do the right thing and listen to him, it should help save Halo. Because like I said, Halo at the moment is not all that fun to play, hence why I haven't been putting out many videos for it. But I played like the small community map playlist that they put out. I can't remember what it was called now. It's gone now, which is annoying because I was hoping to do more videos, but I caught it at a bad time. But yeah, they put it out, and I managed to get... I've got 3 games to upload. I've got this one on Simplex and a couple of others on 2 other maps. So I figured I'd just bring a quick breakdown of the maps for you, because I'm thinking that these are more likely going to be the ones that stay, whereas a couple of the other community maps that were built were absolutely dire, really poorly designed, and just weren't that fun to play. But I think the 3 that I managed to record will be the ones that do make the final cut, let's say. So this one's called Simplex, I believe. Correct me if I get it wrong. Capture the flag. It's pretty simple layout. I mean, the loadout that I recommend you use is definitely have a DMR. I mean, I'm not a fan of using the DMR because it is just too easy. I prefer to use the BR for the more of a challenge, but if you want to have a good game and enjoy yourself and do well, play it safe and run the DMR, because that way you're guaranteed to do well almost. You know, there's nothing you can really do. If you have a BR, you will struggle up against DMR guys. I mean, this map doesn't have too much cover, and most of it's quite open. So, but anyway, yeah, I'd recommend using the DMR as your main weapon. Secondary weapon is your choice. You know, if you want to be a cunt, use the bolt shot, because that's all people who use the bolt shot are. They are just cunts. I'm sorry if that's you, but you're a cunt. That's all I can say. I hope they do sort out the bolt shot. You know, either mega nerf it or just make it so that it's an ordnance drop or a power weapon in general. That for me would be the best option to take. But yeah, if you want the secondary weapon of your choice, you know, take your pick. But yeah, anyway, this CTF on Simplex is quite a simple game mode to run. There's 2 sort of routes or routes or whatever you want to call it you can take, and I always recommend going on the right hand route, which would be our right hand now, the one that's got the tunnel, because that's where the majority of cover is, and if you really want to be running the flag a safe route, then that's what you want to do. This left hand side that I'm on now is a good enough route, but the cover isn't as great. You know, this bit lower down here has got a little bit of cover, but you can still bounce a grenade through the area that I'm in now. Whereas on the right hand side, it's very hard to do that because of the tunnel. It's very difficult to angle the grenade well. But on this area, you can kind of bounce it off walls and generally get the grenade to where you want it. So I recommend using the right hand route here, as you see on my right side. It's usually the best route for the flag that I've found, most successful. That's if you want to take the safe route and just make sure you grab out. I mean, if you've like dominated the other team and they're 4 down and there's no way they're going to get the flag back, then middle route is obviously the fastest, just to run it straight down the middle. You'll see the enemy team try and do that numerous times when it's not safe, and I don't think they've put it off once, I don't believe. So you'll see why it's really you should only really run middle if you're absolutely 100% sure that you can, and all the enemy team are dead or whatever. So that's the only time you should ever run middle. Apart from that, it's not too much really to it. I mean, I would recommend staying to the sides of the map. Don't really see, here you go, a prime example there, trying to run it through the middle and he just got destroyed. And I really recommend not staying in the middle of the map at all. I only do it on brief occasions like I am now because I can, because I have to. Otherwise they would have grabbed this. But I really recommend staying to the sides of the map. Because there's a lot of good angles you can hit people from that aren't staying to the side. You know, anyone that's trying to run through the middle or whatever, you can just tag them from every side if you are at the side. So I generally say pick a side, one that you're more comfortable with, left or right or whatever, and just stick there and pick people off from range. And, you know, just generally be a helping hand for your team, really. This applies to both Slayer and CTF. You know, they're the two sides you want to stick to. Only go to the middle when you want to run Overshield. Now, Overshield and also Railgun is the other, like, that's the main pickup weapon of this map, is the Railgun. The Railgun spawns spawns every 2 minutes as it's been picked up, and the Overshield is the same. As soon as the Overshield's picked up, it's another 2 minutes until it spawns again. So, you know, keep in mind those times, because if you're timing stuff well, you know, you can usually pull off some good counter caps and stuff if you time it right with Overshield, you know, or you time the Railgun drop right, you know, you can usually put it off well. So yeah, those are the two times for the main thing. There isn't needlers on this map, but for me, the Railgun is very effective. You know, I think you've seen me use it later on. I pull off quite a nice little double kill with it, I believe. So, but yeah, 2 minutes for the Railgun and Overshield. If you want to just make a note of them, maybe you already do. Maybe, I mean, this video is rather late, really. These maps are out forever, and they're not at the moment. But hopefully, as they come back, people will can keep this as a record. So as you can see now, I pick up Overshield. That's the only time I really run through the middle of the map. I don't really do it any other time unless I have to. But yeah, this was a really good game actually. This team, I mean, the team that I was with, just again, flat out sucked. I think I went 41 kills, 13 assists, and I had 12 deaths on this game. So I was literally one-man teaming it as per usual. And the other team, you know, fair play to them, they did play well, but they were mainly because my team sucked so bad that we struggled this game. But it comes down right to the wire, and I make a nice clutch. I think I do 2 clutch caps that help us to actually win the game. You know, you'll see them later on where I completely dominate some guy with the pistol and flag combo to bring it home, which is quite nice. But yeah, I mean, mainly it's a pretty simple layout. I actually really like this map. I think Simplex is one of the best designed ones of the lot. I really like its design. It looks like it's had a lot of work put into it. It's got good spawns. It's got good. It's just a good map. I don't know why. It's just fun to play. You know, it's better than the ones that Bungie. Sorry, not Bungie. It's better than the ones that 343 came up with, which kind of says something, you know. So, but all I want to say is, when you play capture flag, I don't see a lot of people doing this, but you really want to keep edging the flag as close to your base at every given moment. You'll see here that no matter what the situation, I will always grab the flag. I don't see enough players doing this. People tend to just leave. This is why I dominate this guy with a pistol. I get 3 nice hits on him here, another further 2 on here, and he tries to be clever and come back out, and I just can annihilate him, you know. And that was, he had a BR, I had the pistol, and I know the pistol has got more power to it when you're holding the flag, but still, that guy got completely shit on. So there's a nice clutch manoeuvre there, so our guy can just move it into our base. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't see enough people moving the flag every given possibility. It does annoy me at times, because you have to keep moving the flag. You know, there's no way you can just let the flag drop and then, just because there's a few people guarding it, not even bother going from it. And you just need to always reset the timer. That's your main goal. If you reset the timer, you do your team and you a lot of good, because, you know, every time you reset that timer, that enemy team's got to work to, you know, drop it down or defend it for a further whatever amount of seconds it's going to be. So it's just something to bear in mind. I don't see enough people doing it, but at any given moment, if you can grab the flag, do it, because, you know, it will do you and your team a great world of favour. So, but yeah, I mean, I do apologise that I haven't been bringing you many videos. It's like I said, Halo 4 just, it's not fun to play. What it is fun to play. I enjoy playing Halo, but I mean, at the moment, with its current state, it's kind of getting a little bit repetitive. Obviously, the lack of maps doesn't help it. Well, it's just the sheer lack of anything in this game. That's why I'm really happy that they've taken on Bravo, and the competitive playlists, as they're going to call it, Team Throwdown, I believe it's going to be named. You know, I can't wait for that. If that turns out to be really good and they've got good maps and good settings, I will definitely be putting out videos for that on a much more regular basis, like I did with Halo Reach. I barely put any videos out for Halo Reach too much, and then when the MLG playlist came and the settings, you know, I used to put out videos quite a lot. So, you know, hopefully if Halo 4's competitive settings can live up to its standards and it's fun to play and good matches out of it, then, you know, I'll definitely be putting videos out for that as much as I can. I just want to make an announcement that on the 12th of this month, February, obviously the new Aliens game, Aliens Colonial Marines, is coming out. Now, I am getting that because I'm a massive fan of the Aliens films. You know, they're absolutely awesome. And the fact that this game is pretty much based around the Aliens universe, just, you know, I know most, obviously other games are as well, but this one is solely based around it. I think it focuses on it heavily. I think this game's going to be really kick-ass. So I'm going to be doing, I'll probably put out a whole Let's Play for that. Like I did with Halo Anniversary, but I'll probably actually commentate over top of it this time, because while I think people did enjoy my Halo Anniversary stuff, I think people prefer the voice there, and that was a bit of a choke right there, but you know, he got the better of me. But yeah, I think you guys will really enjoy it. I mean, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Aliens Colonial Marines. I, for one, am as well, so hopefully you guys might be interested in that. You know, I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun. They've also got some like multiplayer modes in it as well, so I'll definitely be putting up some, if the multiplayer is good, obviously. I mean, you know, I have high hopes with multiplayer, but it could go wrong. You know, multiplayer could be terrible, but you know, either way, I think it's going to be interesting. You know, they've got some good ideas for it, and I think it could be interesting to watch. So if the multiplayer turns out to be exceptionally good, or just good enough that I think you guys will enjoy, I'll definitely put out some videos for that as well. But I'll make sure to do a whole Let's Play of the campaign, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. Obviously, that guy got absolutely destroyed by the railgun there. The railguns are really, I love the railgun. I think it's one of the better weapons that 343 introduced. I mean, to be honest, all the new weapons that 343 introduced, I think are really good actually. The only one that really pisses me off to no avail is the bolt shot, and that's only because it's unbelievably cheap. So, you know, but the railgun for me was a nice addition. The sticky detonator was a nice addition, you know. See these guys here I'm just kind of keep them back as much as I can. That's another thing I want to point out, what people need to learn to do. People have to learn to put shots on any enemy. You know, it's not a case about prioritizing targets necessarily. Obviously, if their flag runner is about to score, and that was a bit unfortunate, that guy died, dropped the flag into my palm, and I'm suddenly holding a pistol. I was just like, oh fuck, what can I do? But look at our guy pulling an absolute clutch double kill there. He actually probably saved us the game there with that nice clutch double kill he did. But yeah, people don't necessarily understand that it is all about putting damage on every enemy you can. Obviously, at certain times you should prioritize your targets, but you know, for the most part, people need to learn, if you see an enemy, put damage on him, because either way you'll make someone's life, or maybe even your own, much easier. But anyway, this game is just about to come to a close. I do cap the last flag. I end up destroying this guy here with the pistol. See, I prioritise my targets. They're trying to come after me, and then I absolutely wreck on this kid here with a pistol, and turn around and destroy this guy with a pistol. So, nice little clutch flagnum play there, and that pretty much wins us the game. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in further videos. Have a great day.